Tom Huskerson, and welcome to the African American Cyber Report. Today we're going to be talking about malware, we're going to talk a little bit about a data breach, and we're going to talk a little bit about credit card fraud. So let's begin. InterContinental Hotels Group, which owns Holiday Inn and numerous other hotels, announced that their hotel chain has been hit by malware, resulting in a massive data breach. The hotel chain was infected by malware in their payment systems. The malware was designed to collect the guest's credit card information. That includes your name, credit card number, the expiration date, and the 3-digit security code that is on the back. Malware, or the malware that was infected in their systems, has collected that kind of information. According to hotel spokesman, they believe, they're not sure, approximately 1,200 IHG branded hotels may have been affected by the malware and the data breach. They don't know for sure. I'll tell you why in just a second. Now, this breach was originally reported in December, but according to IHG, they've not yet inspected all of its properties, some of which are franchises. IHG has been reaching out to franchise property owners, asking them to participate in the investigation. That is why they don't know exactly how many hotels were infected. The data breach began in September of 2016 and continued through December of last year. Here's the problem with that. According to IHG, there's no indication the malware was active after December, but they don't know for sure. They can't verify that the malware was completely removed until March. So if you stayed in one of their hotels between September of last year and March of this year, you may be vulnerable. The hotel chain doesn't know how many customers were affected. As I said before, they don't know how many hotels have been affected. And they're not really doing a lot to help their customers except for a website that you can go to and search the hotel that you stayed in to see if that hotel was affected by the data breach. The problem is finding that website is not exactly easy. There's no link to the website on their homepage, but you can go to the African American Cyber Report, check out the InterContinental Hotels Group breach brief that I wrote there. There's a link in that story that will take you directly to the website so you can search the hotel you stayed in and see if it was infected by the data breach. All the company is asking, or being able to give their guests, is to ask them to remain vigilant to the possibility of fraud. Keep an eye on your credit card statements. My suggestion, get a new credit card. Call your credit card company and say, hey, I need a new credit card. They stated their investigation is not complete, it's ongoing. A small percentage of the franchises haven't participated in the investigation. So they don't really know. That's what it boils down to. They don't know yet. I think they have like 3,000, 4,000 hotels, 1,200 of them in the United States they believe were infected. Which hotels were infected with the malware? Candlewood Suites, Staybridge Suites, Holiday Inn Club Vacations, Holiday Inn Express, Holiday Inn Resort, the regular Holiday Inns, another hotel chain by the name of Even Hotels, Hotel Indigo, Clinton Hotels, Crown Plaza Hotels, and InterContinental Hotels and Resort. All these have been affected, they believe, by the malware and the data breach. They're going to add additional hotels as their investigation continues, but those are the only hotels that they know of at this time. There's a lot of I don't knows in this, and that's particularly dangerous. They're going to be adding more as their investigation continues. Now, let's get into this a little bit deeper. As I said before, InterContinental Hotels, they don't know how many hotels were affected. They do not know how many customers were affected. But we're talking about 1,200 hotels. We're talking about a time period from September of last year to March of this year. That's millions of people, millions of credit card transactions. Your credit card may have been affected by that. My suggestion, as I said before, contact your credit card company. Keep an eye on your statement. When you get a hold of your credit card company, demand a new credit card, throw the old one away, destroy it, make sure it can't be used. Now, why is this important? Because the information that was stolen as part of this data breach, as I said before, your name, your credit card number, your expiration date, and the little 3-digit security code on the back. This is important because that is all the information a criminal needs to perform what is commonly known as a card not present crime, or card not present fraud. Alright? They can use that information to shop on the internet, buy things online, buy things over the phone, anywhere they can use the card information where they do not have to present the card. They do not have to be in the store or in the vicinity of the merchant. That's called a card not present fraud. That is what the malware did. When it entered the hotel systems, It stole that information, and if your credit card was used in their hotels, then that makes you vulnerable. Get a new credit card. Card not present fraud is the biggest, fastest growing fraud on the internet. And the reason for that is because of this little chip right here. As you know, this little chip contains an encrypted code that verifies the purchase when you're in the store. If you're not in the store, as these criminals have your credit card information, they don't have to be in the store to use it. They use it online. They use it over the phone. They may order food, clothes, who knows what. That is what's going on. That is why that InterContinental Hotel Group's data breach is important to you, especially if you stayed in a Holiday Inn, a Crown Plaza, or any of the other hotels that the company owns. My name is Tom Huskerson. I'm happy to provide you with this information. You can check us out at www.africanamericancyberreport. We're on Twitter at AA Cyber Report. You can also find us on Facebook, and we're also on the Apple News platform. So please check us out. We'll do our best to keep you informed as to what's going on. Thank you once again. My name is Tom Huskerson, and we'll see you next time.